guys, so I decided that I didn't like my last storytime video. I felt like it was too long and I was rambling too much in it. So I am going to do that again. But for this storytime video, I decided I'm going to do another paranormal story time. Yeah, so basically this paranormal story time, I guess it wouldn't be as creepy as my last story time that I did about my old haunted house, and I didn't like it because I was talking too much in it. So this time I'm going to be doing it again, but I'm going to be making it shorter. So this story time is also about a house, and it's also about a house being haunted, but this house, I actually live just across from it. It used to be like this, I wasn't connected to our house, but it's like literally straight across from it. So from my bedroom window, I have a skylight, but I also have this tiny little window, and then we have a really high window on our land. Oh, excuse me. We also have a really high window in our hall, and if you can climb up to that window, you can see straight across to the next house. The next house's bedroom, and I mean, it is literally like you can walk from our house to this house. It's like a really close neighbor, but nobody lives in it. It's derelict, and the house that we live in now, that we're renting out, the same landlord is who owns that house, because we live on like a little farm. So yeah, so basically I really like our house that we're living in. It has a really nice vibe to it. It's comfortable, it's cozy, it just has a really nice vibe, like a positive vibe about it. But the apartment across from us has one bedroom, it has one bathroom, it has a small sitting room, and you can walk from the kitchen into the sitting room. It's a really small apartment, but it's really nice. Like, it would be nice for someone who's on their own, you know? It's really nice. There have been like plenty of people living in it, but they all moved out like within a few weeks, I guess. The apartment tends to draw, how would I say it? It tends to draw people that aren't very good, if you know what I mean. I mean, maybe they are good people, but they just aren't the type of people that you would want to move into your house. They don't want to settle down, they don't want to pay their rent, you know, those kind of things. Basically, whenever I go into the apartment, I really don't get a good vibe out there at all. I mean, it's a really nice apartment, but the vibe is bad. And before this house was actually, like, when the house that we're in now is older than that house, because they actually built like a house with they built that house for the chickens, so they could keep the chickens in there, because they had a lot of chickens. But basically, the kitchen isn't too bad. I mean, it's an okay vibe. It's still not exactly great, but I can manage to go into the kitchen. The kitchen is like just you walk in the door and you're there, and I can manage to go in there because it's not too bad. But the minute you start getting further into the house, like the minute you start going into the sitting room, you just get the vibe, the feeling just changes completely. The sitting room, it has we'll say this is the sitting room, here's the couch, here's the kitchen, and over here in like by a wall there's just this wooden stairs, and it's like the kind of stairs you'd actually find in a chicken coop. Yeah, so the minute you start walking up that stairs, it just completely changes, like the air just completely changes. In the bedroom, it's dark. It has a really creepy like cupboard thing in the wall. I don't know what it's for. I think it's actually for like the hot press or something, like the immersion or something like that. But yeah, it's just, and then you can see from that window into our window in our hall. I know this is kind of getting long and it's getting hard, it's taking ages to get into the story, but I actually went in there today. Usually I just go into the kitchen because we have our washing machine over there and stuff like that, because that's where we keep our utility kind of stuff. So yeah. But when I went over there, I decided, there's no point in being afraid. It's just a house, it can't do anything, blah blah blah. So what I did was, I have 3 dogs. Actually I have 5 dogs, but 3 are let out around the farm. I have a little terrier, I have a big dog, and I have another big dog, and they just stay around. And I decided that if I was going in there, I'd bring the dogs because they're very good guard dogs, and there's nobody at home at the moment. So I literally just went in here a few minutes ago. So I decided, it's just a house and it can't do anything. Like, I know I don't get a good feeling out of it, but I said I need to start facing my fears. So I brought the dogs, and my 2 big dogs were too scared to come up the stairs, and then I couldn't carry them up, so I carried up my little dog with me. And the minute I got up there, I just felt a change in the air, So my dog sat down in the bedroom, and I was kind of looking around, and I don't know, I just didn't get a good feeling. So my dog, he's a very quiet dog. He just loves cuddles. He loves, he's a very nice dog, and he's a really nice temperament. So he was just sitting there, and basically, yeah. So I decided I was going to I can't even talk today. That's amazing, girl. Yeah. Anyway, I decided I was going to open up the cupboard, and when I walked over to the cupboard, I kind of put my hand out just like that, and I was so scared, and then I heard like a bang from inside it, so I just got the dog and I ran. I literally ran. And actually, when I walked into that room, I heard a bang in the wardrobe over here. Yeah. So I ran back down the stairs, and what I actually noticed was the 2 dogs waited for me downstairs by the end of the stairs, but the little dog was up with me. But the 2 dogs that waited at the end of the stairs kept like calling me, like not calling me, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but they kept like crying for me to come down, and I don't know, it was so creepy, guys. So then we just ran out of that house, and I ran back over to my own house. The air is completely different once you get outside that house. And then I got my cat, and I have her right now sitting in my bedroom. But basically, when I got into my own house, you are never going to guess what I saw. I ended up having scratches and stuff on me. I actually have one scratch kind of here across my chest. I don't know if you can see that, but it's kind of like here. And I ended up having a scratch on my stomach too. Yeah guys, so I don't know if you can actually see this, but it's all scratched here. Let me try to get the camera up closer and I can show you better. I hope you can see it now, but it's actually pretty sore, and yeah. So I don't know if you could actually see them that well, but you can see them a lot better in person. They're not that bad, but I just thought it was really weird how that could happen. I don't know. It was just strange. But I decided that if I ever, that I'm not going back over to that apartment again unless I, oh excuse me, unless I really need to. I'm not going back over there because girl, no ghost coming after me. No thank you. Not getting haunted, not getting fucking, no thanks. So yeah guys, I don't even know what that was, but it has happened to me a few times. It's just creepy over there. I just don't like it at all, but I guess I'll just have to put up with it. So I hope, can't talk. I hope that you really liked this video and give it a thumbs up and comment, and I really want to know what you guys want to see next. Like, probably will be doing a lot of story times because I have so many stories I could tell you, but I don't want to do too many of those like all together. I want to space them out, so I need some video suggestions. Do you want to see DIYs? Do you want to see a day in my life? Do you want to see more videos of Poe, my bird? Do you want to see videos of all my pets? I really don't mind. Just comment a video and I'll try my best to do it, because I want to know what you guys want to see. Don't forget to subscribe to me, because yeah. So subscribe, like, comment, please do. And I'm gonna do another story time of my old haunted house again because I didn't like the last one. It was too long, and yeah. So turn on the notifications bell so you can see when that is made. So see you later guys, and